Good morning. Well, today's a bit of a different one for me. I'm out in the Australian bush. I'm here for a night. I don't have a plan. I'm just going to walk until I find somewhere that I want to camp. So yeah, I have a map. I'm just going to follow some tracks, see where they lead, and hopefully find somewhere nice to camp for the night. I just needed to get out. When life is super busy with work and everything else, it's just nice to get out into nature and it's kind of grounding, the solitude, and it's just relaxing. So yeah, here I am. Let's get loaded up, put the pack on and get going. So, carrying about 14.5 kilos, the same as I was at Bor a week before last. Pretty much carrying most of the same stuff. 4 litres of water, although it's not going to be anywhere near as cold as it was up there. It's going to get down to 3 overnight. Oh, I think 5 with a chill factor of 3, so it's not going to be warm. Yeah, so I've just got a dehydrated meal for dinner tonight. Turns out that I forgot to pack lunch, so that's okay. Yeah, nice little track so far. Found a couple of places that might be camp worthy, but yeah, I'll do a bit more walking first. Oh, I'm just following a road at the moment. It's come up a bit of a steep bit, and there's a track that goes off just up the road a bit. So I'll follow that and see where it takes me. Well, I think I found my campsite. A bit of a stealth one though, so I did bring my camo net just in case I found somewhere like this. But yeah, how cool is this? Wow. Okay, I'm going to get my tent set up, and I'm going to get my chair out, and I'm going to make a cuppa. So this is camp. I'm not sure if you can see, but over there is a road. So I'll have to keep the lights down tonight. That's okay. I'm going to bunker down in my tent and watch a movie or read a book. So yeah, wow. Can't believe I've got such a great site. So I am just going to go back out to the track and check the visibility of the tent, see whether I need to put any camouflage netting on. Yeah, I'm not actually sure how I got out here. So there you have it. I've got the camo netting over the top. Fashioned very poorly, but I really only need the back of it covered. So yeah, I've got it tied down at each corner and at the back. So I might get another one and just stick it over here somewhere so it doesn't flap if the wind picks up a little bit. But yeah, there you go. And this is my view. Doesn't get any better than this. So I'm standing by the walking path, and where am I? That's me just in there. You can see it, you'd have to be looking. Okay, I'll take you for a look around my house. Right, I've got my chair over here. This is just some cheap closed cell foam. I just roll it up and carry it. It weighs absolutely nothing, and it's just really good for a kneel pad. I've got my kitchen gear in the Alton bag, water, food. In here I've got my pack. This is just a one-man tent, but there's room. Put my pack over in that corner. I've got my down jacket. Here I've just got another, I think that's a MacPack micro fleece jacket. I've got my thermals, merino thermals, my headlamp. This is a Sealskinz waterproof beanie. My Domex sleeping bag. Trying out a flex tail pillow today. I've got my Cedar Summit Etherlight XT Extreme or something. I've got my chest pack over in the corner there with all my bits and pieces. And over here I've just got my, what have I got here? My Garmin, my electronics, and in that little blue dry bag I've got just some gloves and a neck roll. A couple little bits and pieces. That's my poop bag behind there. And in that corner I've just got all the bags so that they're all in one spot so I don't lose them. So yeah, this is me for the night. I am going to make a cup of tea. Well, it's a hard life, isn't it? Well, it's actually really quite cold, which is fine. I don't mind being cold as long as nothing feels like it's about to drop off. So I'm going to head back to my tent. I've just come for a little bit of a walk to have a look around and maybe get some tea going. So we're in our last month of autumn. before winter kicks in. So yeah, starting to get cold. Oops, winter will be here before you know it. So I don't have that much light left, so I'm going to get my dinner on the go. I have a Penang curry, and I've dehydrated this at home. It's beef and a whole heap of veg and sesame seeds and coconut cream powder, some noodly things, rice noodles, and yeah, it's been in the freezer for a bit since October last year. Anyway, let's get this on the go. That can be my rubbish bag. Alrighty. So that's what it looks like. I'm going to add some water to that and start cooking. We'll start off with that. God, it smells delicious already. Well, there goes my dinner. I'll have to quickly see if I can salvage some of it. Bloody hell. Well, I managed to scoop some of it back in, so I'm not going to starve, but I think all the flavouring has leached out over there. Oh well. Better than nothing at all. In other news though, doesn't that sunset look really beautiful? Well, there it is. A sauceless Penang curry. Well, that was a disaster, and I ended up digging a hole and burying my dinner because it was absolutely horrible. There was no flavour, it was just noodles and rehydrated meat and veg really. All the flavour had tipped out. So I've washed the dishes and I've got my cloth hanging up in a tree over there, and I'm going to have a hot chocolate. So I have this, I tried one at home last night and it was absolutely delicious. Yeah, toffee chocolate. Yummo. That's a pretty decent view from my tent, isn't it? How lucky am I? I'm so grateful to be here. Well, it's almost dark. It's about just after 6. So I'm hunkered down in my tent. That's my view. Just watching some YouTube, and then I'm going to watch a movie or two, and I'll go to sleep. So I will probably finish up here, and unless something happens in the night, I will see you in the morning.
So the phone was giving me a message, so I've decided to just take it out. It's not too much wind, so hopefully it's not too bad. Yeah, how beautiful is this little spot?
Something's going on with my zip. Oh dear. It's been raining. good morning. Didn't sleep that well, but well enough. It was cold, but I was warm. I use my sleeping bag as a quilt. I find that I get too claustrophobic if I use it as a sleeping bag, but there's drafts. So every time I roll over I have to tuck it in. But anyway, that's okay because I was still toasty warm. I slept in all 4 layers. It was really cold last night. It got down to about 2. But yeah, what a beautiful morning. The sun's not out, but it's misty and it's kind of eerie and it's just beautiful. Really beautiful. It was so still last night, apart from the trucks going past on the major road on the other side of the lake. But when they stopped, there was not a sound. It was so still, just the odd bird. But yeah, so beautiful. Lots of condensation on the inside of the tent. But the mesh is far enough away from the fly that there's a couple of drips there. But yeah, everything in here is toasty dry. And the floor of this tent is like completely waterproof. So yeah. Where is it? 25,000 something water block. So yeah, I am toasty dry. Toasty dry? I am bone dry. Well, really sorry to leave this place. It's been absolutely beautiful. Hope my nose isn't still bleeding. It's been bleeding bleeding since I fell over this morning, and I didn't knock it. I just fell to a knee. But anyway, there you go. It'll be fine. So yeah, leave no trace. Don't think anyone would know I was even there. Kicked all the leaves and leaf litter back over my little spot. Wow, such a gorgeous spot. It's the sun trying to break through. Yeah, just beautiful. I'm going to head back to the car. I'm not going to give this location away because I want to keep this one to myself. I felt really safe here. No one knew I was here, and yeah, I want to keep that one to myself. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I shall see you on the next one.